This video we're going to go over some of the tools at the top of the web page, specifically the Layers tool, the Identify tool, and the Measure tool. I've zoomed into the map so you'll be able to see all the layers a little better. So let's left click the Layers tab, and as you'll see, the Layers menu pops up. Now these are all the layers available for viewing on the map. You can see now the tax parcels, shrink swell soils, and street labels are on. If you left click the top left box, it will cut all the layers on. But for now, we're just going to stay with the three we have. To the right, each layer you'll see has a transparency fader associated with it also. That way you can adjust like you did with the aerial photography by left clicking the dot and sliding back and forth. You can see that the transparency of the shrink swell soils changes, and you can set all these to a different transparency to suit your needs. And that's the Layers menu. We're going to leave that and go to the Identify tool. Left click, and that menu will pop up. Now as you see, there's a drop down menu associated with it with layers from the map listed. Now you can select any of these layers and identify off of it. So since we have soils up, let's select the soils. We can move straight to this soil, click it, and we can get all the information for that particular patch of soil immediately. Let's try parcels. Hit the drop down, left click, hit the drop down menu again, go activate tax parcels, select one, and there's all the information for that parcel. Election information, school information, assessment information, and all the parcel information. That's how the Identify tool works. Now let's move on to the Measure tool. Left click that and the Measure menu will open up. Now you can measure three things. You can measure distance, measure area, and locate map coordinates. First, measuring distance, you have two ways of doing it: connect the dot and freehand. If you left click on connect the dot, move to the map, left click to start a point, move to your second point and double left click, and as you see, that will show you a linear feet measurement for that line. Alright, go back to the Measure menu and left click the Freehand tool, and if you left click your mouse and hold it down, this will allow you to freehand a line, which is useful for measuring a stream distance. By letting off your left mouse button, you'll see you have a running linear feet total for that piece of stream. Okay, back to the Measure menu. Select left click Measure Area. Again, you have two ways of doing this. Left click the connect the dot, move to the web page. Now what you're going to do is a series of clicks here. Left click on this point, move to your second point, left click again, move to your third point, left click. You can tell by now it's making an area. Move to your last point and double click, and it's telling you that's 2 acres and 30,393 square feet, the area you've just made. Go back to the Measure menu, left click the Freehand tool, and by left click and holding down that button on the mouse, you can freehand an area. Letting go of the left mouse button will give you the measurement for that area. 8 acres, 11,407 square feet. Now go back to the Measure menu, click on the Map Coordinates tab. You have a Map Coordinates button. If you left click that, then you're able to go anywhere in the map and left click your mouse and it will give you the latitude and longitude coordinates for that point on the map. And that's the measure tool.